So yeah, we're gonna be starting with, like I said, season two. They're broken up into seasons instead of episodes. But I hope to finish all of season two in one stream. Um, if I stop at just the game, then the stream will be around 4 or 5 hours. If I go beyond that, I might go to 6 or 7 hours. I don't want to go past 8 if I can help it, because I still want to do other work today or like exist past that. So who knows? It's cool to be a bottom. Bottoms are cute. I have a very cute bottom. Bottoms are very good, yes. What do you call a person that's demi and can take any position? Uh, hmm. Semi-sweet? A light switch. Oh. Oh, now I'm thinking of a dimming light switch. The one with the sliders? Dork. Gosh, I need to make a fucking anime intro for Noel and the Moral Fate, but probably not until after season 3, considering I don't feel like I'll have enough introable material. But who knows? You know, I wasn't peeing, I swear. Oh, and I guess talking about the goals we have. Subs for Glitches Sona is at the bottom. 100 subs. But again, we're gonna be doing a subathon at some point, and that ends in 2 months. So like, don't feel super pressured. And then just the top thing, our major bills should be covered this month, so we don't have to worry about that. So just want a little pocket money, to live. Okay, whenever you get a minute, go to your browser and look up palace cats. Trust me, their sphericality will be worth it. They're absolute orbs. Fa- Palace cats, not phallus cats, not dick cats. Dick cats. I'm curious. I'm gonna do it now. This cat don't give no fucks. I swear to poggers. Like, gosh, kind of reminds me of Dusk. Oh, these are emotable. These are very emotable. Gosh, fucking cuties. Fucking cuties. I'm. They're also very round. Oh yeah, they're chonkers. Cute cat. All right, let's start the trauma. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, there is no borderless window version. Got it. All right. Noel and the Mortal Fate, season 2, Blind Devotion. Oh shit, I forgot. I wanted to try to play it with controller. Is controller even an option? Apparently. I was careless. But I still I don't know how I voice this character. Oh, I was careless. But at least there was water down here. Huh? Where did she go? Huh. I see. I'd better save her. Mission started! Oh, no. There is no mouse. I'll say there is no mouse. There is no, controller is not. Controller is not a valid option. Although, let me double check. Is there controller support? Not as far as I can tell. Good to know. It's a pile of trash, but there's no time to be searching it. For someone with only one arm, you're surprisingly good at not drowning. Here, grab on. Mission clear bonus. Looks like your arm came in handy right away. Without it, you would have drowned immediately. Where? I think... Did you hit your head and get confused? Calm down and try to remember. Remember why we're here. Noel, Mortal Fate, Season 2. Blind Devotion. Hey, Autumn. Hope you're doing okay this morning. There you are. What do you want? Well, I just thought we should go over our arrangement. If you can take revenge on Burroughs and Sibylla, we'll say your unfair devil's deal never happened. Your goal being to regain the arms and legs you lost as compensation. Isn't that right? Witch of Mortal Fate. Noel Cricetti. Exactly. And you're in the same boat. You want revenge on the mayor for violating the honor of your contract, to teach him a lesson. Red-eyed devil, Karen. That's right. At the same time, we're once again bound by a devil's contract. A second deal to aid in your revenge. I'll put my devil's pride on the line to see it out. I look forward to it. But now that I have my arm back, I can shoot a pistol once or twice. I won't keep depending on you. Glad to hear it. Just try not to hold me back. Now, what are you going to do? About what? Revenge. Your revenge. Revenge means taking the initiative. So, do you have any concrete plans? Right. Charging into the mayor's residence again would be difficult. More like impossible. We got lucky last time, but Burroughs' guards aren't so lax that it'll work twice. Okay. Then perhaps we could assassinate him. There's a man who lives in the underworld. There'll be no easy shot at assassinating him. I told you before, but killing Burroughs isn't the only kind of revenge. His position as mayor, the dirty wealth he's built behind the scenes, destroying that would also be excellent revenge. That's true, but isn't that more difficult? Bomber told us that Lafayette's police were in the mayor's pocket. Look. Look, just think about it. Why did Sibylla have you kill the president of Stella Stage? It was because Stella Stage was getting in the mayor's way, right? That's right. Keep thinking like that. Why was a shipping company from out of town in his way? Because the money would go to them? Good. But Burroughs is a mayor, not a businessman. Then why? Most likely, there's something that benefits Burroughs in all this. It wasn't causing a loss to Burroughs directly. It hurts something. Or someone helping Burroughs. In other words, similar to the Lafayette police, there's a business that's connected to the mayor. That's likely. Taking on the guards at his residence is tough. Fighting the Lafayette police would be too. But, how about sneaking into a business and stealing evidence of corruption? Lafayette might be Burroughs' backyard, but if we skip town and release evidence, he can't touch us. I see. That's an interesting proposition. You've changed. You're barely recognizable as what you used to be. Then it's decided. But, as for where this business is, I have no idea. Yeah? I already have an idea. What? Where would it be? Well... Raven Hot. I'm glad you're having a good morning, Anna. I hope everyone's taking their meds and had breakfast, if that's a thing you need to do. I have also done those things! Haha. Well, okay, I haven't taken meds yet, but it's not time for me to take meds. Aquarius Shipping Company. As far as I know, it's the biggest shipping company in Lafayette. Meaning, this is the place that would have suffered most from Stella Stage expanding into Lafayette. It occurred to me at the mayor's residence, but for a devil, you seem rather familiar with Lafayette. Why does it matter? I'm not knowledgeable. You're just ignorant. Perhaps I'm not the one to talk, but why do you think a girl my age will be familiar with businesses? This is why I don't like kids. Are you even aware that you're fighting a whole city? You can keep your quips to yourself. Still, you can tell it's a big company at a glance. Entry from the front seems infeasible. Let's take a look around. A building this large can't have only one entrance. I can't see any kind of back entrance around, but there is an underground parking lot below. Oh, so this game, even though it's a RPG Maker game, it's actually not like a turn-based RPG. But each season is technically a different game, so I'm expecting there to be more mechanics introduced in each game that's related to Noel's growth as a character. Because the reference that Karen was making of how she used to be was that, and she still is pretty ignorant to things. She reads as autistic to me in a way, but she's also from a rich family that was overprotective of her. She's actually a piano prodigy, It's part of why she made the devil's deal, because she thought that killing the president of Stella Stage would make it so that she could be the winner of a pianist contest, which seems kind of low-key really vindictive, but like, she was raised from a young age to be a concert pianist, and she took it as a very strong hit to her pride that she didn't get it, and she was led to believe that she lost the position or lost the contest because of the president of Stella Stage. But it was the mayor. A cab, but also a mab? All mayors are bad. An intercom to talk to the receptionist, maybe. Either way, it's already powered down. My expectation is that at some point in the game story, I'll actually control Noel full time. An impressive car. Is it just my imagination that it looks like a military vehicle? This door isn't locked. It looks like we can enter from here. There's no one around, so there's a chance. They're pretty careless. Is this just a coincidence? A stroke of luck, you mean? It's an inconspicuous entrance, so they probably forgot to lock it. Well, there's a different kind of building from the mayor's residence. I guess it makes sense. If we find evidence of the mayor's corruption and leave Labyrinth in the morning, then by tomorrow... I know you're excited, but slow down. We don't even know if this Aquarius is guilty or not. Tread carefully. It's dark. Take your time. Just don't trip. Announcement. Per Plan B6, this entrance is to be used starting. Regular employees are to avoid use. Oh, what? I thought you might visit, but I had not imagined it would be this naive and poorly planned. That voice! Miss Noel, Mr. Karen, welcome to the shipping company Aquarius. Poker Face Secretary, Sibylla Becker. So you did have a hand in this, Sibylla Becker. I must say, predicting your next move in the pursuit of vengeance was rather easy. After the murder of Stella Stage's president, of course your mind would wander to Aquarius. And if there were a back door left unlocked late at night, well, it wasn't hard to imagine. Sibylla Becker! Keep your cool, idiot. But to think that you'd actually enter through that back entrance. I'll admit, I expected those ones who defeated Fugo Dressel to employ better tactics than that. A moot point! As I am not here to talk, I am bringing you down here and now. I told you to calm down and keep behind me. My, it seems you really do hate me. Still, look around you. How are you planning to take me on yourself? Huh. Perhaps you should pay more attention to the ground on which you stand. This will be the second time for you, Miss Noel. Second time? Wait. Don't tell me. Noel, get back! Goodbye, Miss Noel. And Great Devil Karen, regret what you've done at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, that's right. We fell into Sibylla's trap. Fuck! She got us again! Exactly. I thought something might happen, but to think we'd fall into such a massive trap. So we're deep beneath the Aquarius building? It might be hard to believe, but it looks like it. I think it's a renovation of an old underground parking lot. Or a shipyard. Something like that. We knew a company that operates so normally by day hid such a demented place underneath it. Who knew a company that operates so normally by day hid such a demented place underneath it? You could call it an undersea labyrinth, made to confine burrows as enemies that attack Aquarius. An undersea labyrinth? But now it's clear. The shipping company Aquarius is connected to the mayor. There must be evidence hidden in that building. That's why Sibylla was afraid of us breaking in. You've gotten pretty brash lately. It's not a compliment for a lady! It wasn't a compliment. I'm saying you're still impatient and always getting ahead of yourself. Aren't you supposed to be the one who backs me up here? Don't you turn this on me. Listen, we don't have time for this now. We need to find an exit. Quickly. I finally reunited with Sibylla. All the agony I've experienced up till now. Oh, yes. I need to let her feel it all. Now it feels like you're hungering for revenge. Okay. There should be something around here. Mission updated. A pile of trash. Is this a waste discarded by Aquarius? Seawire is pouring in. I guess the water took us all the way down here. We got lucky. If our fall hadn't ended in water. We certainly were lucky. Very lucky indeed. It might have something to do with the tide. The tide? I mean, maybe we fell into water because the tide happened to be high. So we were really lucky then? But the inlet looks to be much higher. This seawater is flowing out. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything resembling an exit on this floor. Even if we manage to get to the ocean from here, there's no way to swim to the surface. True. It looks like we need to go up top. I can't believe there's such a large space underneath the building. How's that for you? It looks unstable and scary, but I think I can manage to walk across it. If you think you're about to fall, should I lend you a hand? I'll be fine. I can manage on my own. I'm no longer my old self. What are you getting so worked up for? Well, just be careful. Another thing that has synchronicity with Berserk that I was into before I was even into Berserk. She has one eye, and she's missing an arm. Well, actually, she's missing her legs too. Her legs are prosthetics. So because of the first deal, she lost her legs, in both her arms. If she gets her revenge per her deal with Karen, she'll get her arm and legs back, but she'll have still be missing an eye. She sacrificed her eye to get an arm so that she could have an arm instead of no arms. It also reminds me of Full Metal Alchemist in that way. Although she was tricked, it was a little bit obvious that there was going to be foul play. But she was very naive, and she's learning the ways of the world through her journey for revenge. What's this? A broken machine? It doesn't look like it works, so let's leave it. There's a platform above, but nowhere to hook my chain. What to do? Is this a valve? A valve? Given where we are, maybe something will happen if we turn it. I'll try turning it right now. After all, I do have an arm. Not with that one skinny arm, you're not. Move over, I'll do it. No, I can do it! I can't ask your help for something like this. Stop acting like a kid. We can't be wasting our time on stuff like this. Don't think you're all strong now just because you grew an arm. Same as before. Don't overdo it. I see. So this. Oh, wait! This place is flying so quickly! Stop it! Calm down. There's no need to stop it. What? You idiot! We'll drown at this rate! I told you to calm down. If the water level rises, we'll float to the top. Oh. I see. Well, I understand the theory, but is this really gonna work? If you're worried, hang on to that scrap of wood or something. Then you shouldn't drown. We made it. But the floating has stopped here. The flooding has stopped here. That valve alone couldn't take us to the top. Well then, let's see if there are any other valves. Luckily, we did manage to reach a height we couldn't before. That sounds like the best plan. I'm starting to see how we might escape this labyrinth yet. With that decided, let's get going. Oh, I'm sorry, but... Please pull me up. Obtain ointment. This game is also about learning how to depend on other people. Is this a dead end? We should be able to swim to the other side. Fine. There's no enemies around, so wait here. I'll handle this myself and go turn the valve. Swimming through this filthy water, of course. But, are you sure? Why are you hesitating? Well, you know, I figured a bird wouldn't want to get wet. I told you, I'm not a bird! I'm fine with getting wet, and I can swim. Heh! Karen can swim. Karen cannot swim. Karen can swim. If necessary, Karen can swim in water. It's slower than walking, but he won't drown. He's only an average swimmer, so he can only enter and leave water where it's convenient. Aw, I really love the swimming animation. Karen! The valve is up there! Be quiet. You don't have to tell me. It's too high to clamber up from here. Is there anywhere else I can climb from? It'd be hard to jump this distance. Now, if there were a foothold floating here. Can you swim at headspace? Yeah, we can swim at headspace. One of our headmates is an LCL Ocean, so I guess we should try to get more practice. Maybe I should see if I can move junk? I learned to swim in the air of my dreams and use it often to get away from bad dreams. It's nice. Wait, really? That sounds really cool. I gotta remember that. Might help me get away from a few bad dreams. Karen, can you pull me up with your chain from somewhere around there? What? You want to be rolled up again? I don't need your help right now. Keep quiet down there. I don't want you drowning on me. Not like last time. Puzzle game, puzzle game, puzzle game where you might drown. I actually can't swim and I'm afraid of water. I am also afraid of water. And cannot swim. We have taken swimming lessons twice. It was rather difficult. Alright. All that's left is to turn it. It's totally valid to not know how to swim. And it's okay if you never learn. Water is wet and icky. I mean, unless it's in my pants. Things are going smoothly so far. I suppose I might be willing to agree, but rather than taking a detour to turn valves, would pulling me up by your chain not be faster? What is up with you? You used to complain every time, whining about bruises and all that. There's no time for such niceties anymore. We must leave this place quickly and efficiently. I have to show that woman what happens when you cross me. As soon as possible. Well, I'll do my best. But I can't let you rush into danger. You've been restless since we ran into Sibylla. Don't go getting hurt and bringing disgrace to my contract. But one time when dreaming about my insecurities with swimming, I was at my hometown's place where people often went to swim in the river, but there was no water in the river, and I was able to swim then. So I used that. Huh. That was a very interesting dream. If I go ahead without a word, she'll probably say something again. It's dark. Is there no light in here? Look over there. It looks like there's electricity. Maybe if I pull the breaker, we'll get some light. I think I can swim that distance. There's no way. What Was that a bad joke? Listen to me. Until I return, don't go walking around or falling into the water. Very well. I'll leave this to you for now. What is with her? Trying to do everything by herself now. Here's the breaker. Looks pretty damaged. Will the light even turn on? Okay. Now we have some light. Fuck. What? The wire's over there shorted. Come back here for now. Now that we can see, let's discuss the next part of our plan. Now, what should we do? Seems like there's no valve here. From a glance, the only room in sight is spitting smoke. If there's a valve in there, there's no avoiding it. A small fire like that shouldn't be a problem. Though if it explodes, that'll be quite a problem either way. I wonder if we could climb the wall from that platform there using your chain. No, we need to jump into the water to get over there and go down the waterfall. Sure, I could do it, but you? It's too dangerous. No way you're swimming to the surface with artificial legs and one arm. It's not a very tall waterfall. It'll be quicker than entering that room. While we're wasting time here, no doubt Sibylla is leisurely... Calm down. Turn your brain back on. You may have an arm, but you're still a weakling. You'll just die before you see Sibylla again. And that won't be good for either of us. I appreciate the obsession with revenge. I truly do. But don't let your emotions overwhelm you. I'll take care of the situation. You go take some deep breaths or something. She's trying to prove herself. Which I can understand. When you've been weak for so long and fucking up. When you find yourself in a position where you can do something for yourself. Very often, you'll put yourself in a position where you might just overextend. Just to get anything done. This is worse than I thought. Well, I might get a few scratches, but I should be able to push my way through. At any rate, it's safer than falling into a waterfall with Noel and climbing up shaky footholds. Just when I thought she was finally on board, now she's doing this instead. She really can't control her emotions. Fuck! Oh, ointment applies automatically. Good, good, good. So there was a valve here after all. Human life is very fragile, but human beings are also very tenacious. Ah, there was a way to get through it without needing a heal. I wonder. I turned the valve.
Yes, I could tell. Quickly now, let's keep moving.
What's this?
It's a smartphone. It doesn't look as broken as the rest of this junk.
I don't really get machines. Does it have any value?
At best, there may be personal information on it. Perhaps we ought to focus on escape instead. No, wait. A smartphone thrown away underneath Aquarius? Perhaps we could flip through it and find some damning information on the company.
I don't think there'd be any important info on something that got thrown away. Does it even turn on?
No. It looks like it won't. It's out of power. And it's probably broken. But let's hold on to it just in case. It won't take up space, and it may be useful later.
Do what you want. Not like I can use it.
Obtained a broken smartphone. If there's any information on this smartphone, it could deal a blow to Sibylla.
What's this? Broken machine. Doesn't look like it works, so let's leave it be.
So this is a planned fluff stream or a secret bonus fluff stream? Also, good morning, lol. This is definitely a secret bonus coping with trauma fluff stream. Also, we don't know when we're gonna start scheduling streams again. Though we know we're gonna be streaming this Thursday and Friday. So look forward to that. Good morning, Specky.
Look, there's a door over there. We've come up a long way. It might be an exit.
Finally! I wonder where it leads.
Into the Aquarius premises, I'd imagine. Don't let your guard down.
I see. So you managed to... I see. So you managed to claw your way up valve by valve.
Sibylla Becker?
The water level in this labyrinth suddenly shot up. So I checked the monitor to see what was wrong. And my, Miss Noel and Mr. Charon. Well done, well done. Your inability to resign is worthy of admiration.
That's a devil for you, I'm afraid.
Even after losing your limbs and being cast into the ocean. Even after breaking into the mayor's residence and fighting a demon. Even after being locked in an undersea prison. You just slowly crawl your way back up. Miss Noel, I admire your cockroach-like vitality.
Cat got your tongue, Noel.
Sibylla Becker. When I think about it, it all started with you. Ah, yes. Our exchange in the abandoned building. It certainly brings back memories. I've decided to take my revenge on the mayor. I even made a deal with the devil to do it. I never anticipated you would prove so troublesome indeed. Yet, there was something I had to do first. I'm shocked at myself for postponing it, in fact. Even though this was how it all began. There's someone else I needed to take revenge on. You. I finally made it here. Yet, you keep standing in my way. I won't forgive you. My You certainly picked up a fierce look. Has Mr. Charon stirred you up? But you're not leaving alive. I've locked the maintenance door. It's heavily armored and can withstand strong water pressure. You won't be forcing it open. Now, of course, I would not tell you to starve to death down there. Thus, before too long, the labyrinth will be filled with seawater. And I know how helpless you are without your devil's help. So I do hope you can enjoy becoming a banquet for the fish with him. This time, you won't make it.
Well, you heard her. Want to see if it'll open?
I imagine that will be fruitless. I'm sorry. You're stuck here because of our contract.
What happened to your vitality? You're never getting revenge if we don't escape.
Of course. But there's nothing we can do. There's no way or time left. I thought if I faced a billow with my arms back, I could get revenge. But just look at this mess. Indeed, I was too emotional and it hurried you along. I was so useless in the labyrinth. Like you said, getting an arm changed little. I couldn't do anything alone. But if I were to make another contract and wish to escape from here...
No. You've already made 3 deals with me. You can't pay any more from that empty soul.
Then what should I do? I have to reap what I've sown. I have my pride too. I cannot just ask you to die with me simply because this didn't work out.
I see. Starting to see why you rushed to get revenge. Why you tried to take on the risk alone. Noel, in your obsession with revenge, it looks like you forgot something key.
I what?
That this revenge isn't only yours. I resent Sibylla and Burroughs too. The day we met Bomber, we made an official contract. We became equals, with a common foe. From that day, I've never thought I was helping you with your revenge. You couldn't do anything in the labyrinth? Don't be so full of yourself. You're helpless. What do you think you got stronger after growing an arm? I'm doing what I can. You just need to do what you can. Don't forget you're not alone. We're doing this together. That is our devil's deal. The exit may be blocked, but we're close to the ocean surface. How many seconds do you think you can hold your breath?
60 seconds perhaps?
That makes the cut. I'll take you to the surface within 60 seconds. Once this place fills with seawater, the inlet will stop flowing in. It'll just be tunnels going outside. At least one of them should be a short route connecting to the sea.
A short route?
The only problem is that we don't know the length of the waterways. Should be fine. I just need to swim quickly. This too is a devil's...
The first on the right, from the front.
What?
That's the shortest one, based on the echo and pitch. It's the first one on the right from the front. I played a lot of piano in my day. I have confidence in these ears.
Would you look at that? You're being helpful already.
I won't forgive you if I drown.
On my devil's honor, I won't let that happen.
Ah, this game is so fucking good! And I love the slow build of their relationship and her perseverance and her learning. Sometimes you learn through hard times. I know I have. Did you know that Charon is also a species of spiders? Terrifying! Can't wait to see him. But seriously, I hope this will take your mind off things. Sorry I didn't say anything in the Discord. I didn't know what to say. Hey, that's literally what sad and confusing feelings is for. It's for letting out your emotions and venting and not having to worry about, oh, I'm hurting people by doing this. That spot in the Discord is so that you can possibly be seen. You're speaking into a void, but it echoes out. And there are people that may be able to say a word of support or may have a suggestion or advice, but that's not always the case. And it's totally okay that sometimes you don't have words to say. I appreciate you so much, Becky, and I'm glad that you're around. And I know it feels bad to see someone suffering and not be able to help at all. But you helped me plenty in other ways, I swear. And I got support from a friend. 'Cause I'm not alone either. And it's good to have different people in your life who can help you in different circumstances. 'Cause no one can be your everything. Oh yeah, they're whip spiders. If you know which I'm talking about, super fucking terrifying. God, I don't think so. I know about trapdoor spiders. I've never heard of whip spiders, but I'm assuming whip spiders like literally make a web and like use a whip, like whip their string to catch their prey. Kind of like Spider-Man. Haha, Spider-Man. That's super cool. Can't wait to see how terrifying they are. Just not firsthand, hopefully. Alright, here we go. Hold your breath for 60 seconds. Mission start. Whoa. Dead end. I do like the using the chain and stuff. Gosh, I hope she doesn't fucking die. Ah, fuck. Fuck. "15 seconds. Got it! Heck yeah!" That's it. Just a little more. Shit! Will we make it? This is a fucking puzzle game, and I love that it is. I'm glad your space is this good. Right. Me too. Thank you, it meant a lot. And thank you for your kind words too. There's nowhere to escape. They must have died. Ever since I became responsible for building our relationship with Aquarius, I buried anything unnecessary down there. Whether that's those who knew too much, useless scrap, my unneeded past, traces of the day my life changed, or the very thing I would never let go, into which I carved my feelings every day. I have buried everything down there. It's as if it's a grave. Every time I use that place, I remember everything I threw away. I'm hopeless myself. Not the most productive line of thinking. Just in case, I'll keep an eye out for a few days before confirming Karen and Noel's disposal.
You're awake?
This is the slabs.
We've escaped. I carried you all the way here while you were passed out. It's been half a day since that night.
Is that so? I'm sorry for causing you trouble. And, well, thank you.
I don't mind. This is just part of our deal. You proved somewhat useful in the end, too.
Let's go, Karen. We haven't taken down Sibylla yet.
Are you okay?
Yes. There's no time to waste. They will likely find out quickly that we escaped the underwater labyrinth. So now is not the time to revel in the success of our escape.
So, we're taking on Aquarius building for real this time.
Aquarius is connected to the mayor. That I know for sure now. Then, before Sibylla destroys the evidence, we must confront her head on.
Alright. The sooner the better. Let's make our move tonight. But we probably can't avoid encountering Sibylla. Prepare for a fight with the building security.
I do like how little details like the fact that Karen has 7 health, but Noel only has 1. Kind of like shows the difference in like their vitality, but not in just the sense of, yeah, like literally their health, but like Karen is a devil. He is not a human. He can take way more. He walked through fire and electricity. It hurt, but apparently he could have. I could have done it in a way that I wouldn't have taken damage enough to use any health items. But that's also why Karen's so protective of Noel. Just 1 damage and she'll die. They're probably humans stronger than Noel, but Noel is fragile. She's like probably like a, I forgot how old she is. She's an adult or a legal adult. Probably like a 20-year-old pianist. 20-year-old penis. And before the first episode, or the first season rather, she never had to put her life on the line ever. And then suddenly she's thrown into all this. Kind of reminds me of myself. Constantly thrown into danger after you have secluded life where you thought you would be safe. Yeah, I identify with Noel. What of it? Bodyguard. The combat style of one who focuses on protecting others. Destroyer. The combat style of one who focuses on defeating foes. Ah, I remember when my penis was 20. I kind of want to make a quality of life mod for Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Damn, you're obsessed with that game, huh, Specky? I'm desperate to get it more recognition. Oh, follow my advice, huh? Bottom. The author actually has made a few more short RPG Maker games I want to try someday. Oh, cool. There's a refrigerator. The electricity is running, but there are only a few water bottles inside. Oh, water bottle. I should drink some water, especially since, you know, voice acting. I really like this game's story and the emotions it makes me feel. I want to get this game more recognition as well. I want to be kind of like how we... Actually, it's kind of funny. Like, oh, I want to be like all this and all that. I want to be a great video essayist, right? I am still the only person who's... Sorry, not I. My system are still the only ones who've made a video essay about Perfect Apocalypse. If you want any analysis of it, on YouTube, you have to go through us. And we're gonna make more Perfect Apocalypse content eventually, but we don't want to rely on it. And one thing that makes us want to do essays about indie games that don't get a lot of play is literally not just wanting them to get more recognition, but noticing that there is a lot to say about something and no one's saying it. So why not us, you know? I'm proud of you, Specky. I hope the quality of life you work on is well received. My pee was just well received. Karen's bed. There's some black fur scattered about. Karen gave me his bed. He's been sleeping on the couch. Gotta get my revenge quickly. Gremlin shop. Welcome, welcome. Hope you'll buy a lot of money. Come again. And oh, don't forget, I'm human. Yeah, sure you're human. Quite a view. Oh, you. Has something changed about you? Maybe it's just my imagination. Weren't you missing both arms last time I saw you? Guess the bomber was arrested. Man, the slums are gonna get a bad rep from the public again. The Aquarius building by the harbor. This building's in Lafiasco. It's pretty big. They must be making loads of money. I need to find a decent job. Oh my god, this place is called The Hideout too! Gosh, 2 games that make me really love the word hideout. This and Scarlet Nexus. I'm 35 hours in to Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. I've completed all 13 bonus dungeons and the 3 arena tiers. I'm on floor 80 of the 100 floor dungeon, which is a randomly generated board game type thing. I've unlocked the airship and have completed 1 of 6 in-game dungeons that you can do in any order. Required to open the final one. Oh wow. Nice. Can't wait to hear what you think of the end of the game. Let's attack Aquarius tonight. Gather anything you need before night falls. Alright. Good to see. Now it's time to wait for nightfall. But, hey. After all those close calls. But hey. After all those close calls, you're not scared? I never said I'm not scared. But this is a strange feeling. It's like my desire for revenge on Sibylla is quietly growing. Quietly blazing like a flame. I see. As long as your emotions aren't out of control, it's fine. Especially having such a vendetta towards Sibylla. Settling things with her is going to be big. But it's not the end goal. Even if you defeat her, your peaceful life won't return. Nor your dream. So don't get the wrong idea. I know. This game is like, sometimes revenge is okay, actually. Murder! It doesn't look any different from how it did the other day. It's just a company on the surface, so of course it wouldn't. Couldn't say the same for the inside. Should we find a different back entrance? No, let's not. I don't want to fall into that labyrinth again. Can we sneak in from the front? That's more like barging in. But sure, if you don't mind the alarms going off. It's not what I call ideal, but... well, Sibylla's not an idiot either. Alarms or not, she'll have a warm welcome ready for us. Then let's barge in the front. That will be easier. Alright, it's settled. Let's smash Sibylla head on. But don't forget, I'll handle the fighting. If you want to help, find something else to do. I know. I'll leave the brawls to you as usual. Now let's be off. Please smash the front gate when you're ready. Hey, what's this? Those are security drones. Drones? Surely you know what a drone is. I don't really get machines. You're out of touch in the strangest ways. There were broken down ones in the Labyrinth. In essence, they're mechanical security guards. Perfect killing machines. Tougher than any human. I see. That'll make things difficult. But do take a look over there. There's a fire alarm. What about it? If we pull it, the sprinkler will turn on. Now here's a question. What happens to a drenched machine? But they're probably waterproofed, right? Then you need to simply deliver a quick blow and damage it. No argument there. That settles it then. You lure the drones. In the meantime, I'll head to the fire alarm. Hint, fight together. Drones of the Aquarius are very high-tech. They don't break easy and deal massive damage. However, if Noel can turn on the sprinklers, they'll become scrap easily broken in one shot. First, use Karen to bait to lure the drones, and hold on until Noel reaches the fire alarm.
Come here, little robot.
Alright. Here you go, Karen.
Good job. Leave the rest to me.
Let's keep up the pace. After all that commotion, Sibylla must have noticed us by now.
Probably. Let's quickly find some evidence before the police arrive and let's get out of here.
What?
Here she comes.
Sibylla Becker, we're settling this now. You simply won't die. I just can't get rid of you. What will it take to kill you? Once I've tied up all my loose ends, perhaps then my life may give out.
Ah, stop.
What? Just now, it looked like Sibylla shot away your chain with a lightning bolt.
You hadn't noticed until now? She's a demon too. Like Bomber, she made a deal with the devil and acquired superhuman powers. She's Burrows' dog.
Is that so? Then I'll need your help again.
Don't hesitate to ask. Come on, we're going after her. Chasing Sibylla is our priority right now.
I remember reading somewhere that revenge is more accepted in Japanese culture, or at least ancient Japanese warrior culture. I remember being shocked when I was playing a JRPG, and it was like, hell yeah, revenge is awesome! But revenge is awesome! There's different ways to get revenge, just like how, Karen was like, hey, if you ruin his, career, that's also revenge, you don't have to kill him. And ruining a bad and corrupt politician's career is good praxis, actually. I mean, he didn't say that part, but I'm saying that. Like the Phantom Thieves in Persona 5, they aren't trying to kill people, but they do want revenge for bad things that have happened to them. Depending on how you contextualize revenge, it can actually be very satisfying. There's even one thing that people say, success is the best revenge. Like if you have shitty parents that said that your life will be over because you became queer, because you came out and you shouldn't have done that and it'll ruin everything. Being queer, openly, living your life and being happy, that's revenge too. How many subs would you be okay with having? I'm okay with having any number of subs, really. I feel like you're talking about this, like Twitch subs, but also, I mean, like, I feel like if I had a bunch of subs, I would have to have some limit on subs, but like, in that case, it would probably be like on a sub by sub acquisition basis. It would be like, okay, I just got a new sub, I need to figure out if I'm at my limit of subs. Who knows? I could use a sub or two, though. I mean, I may be a sub, but being a sub makes me a better dom, too. Oh? Hold on. Something's moving in my pocket.
Huh?
The smartphone from the Labyrinth turned on.
What's going on? Did you charge it while I wasn't looking?
No, not at all. In fact, it got soaking wet in our escape. Why did it suddenly...
Could it be a coincidence? Or maybe Sibylla's shock affected it. Good timing. Let's take a look at the data. Maybe there's a map of the building.
Oh, but it looks like it's almost out of power. I'll try to quickly open all the files. I finally realized my dream and became the mayor's secretary. How many gray days I've spent studying away, and now it's all paid off. Mayor Burrows is a gentle and talented man. I can do my best with him. I'm so happy to earn a job I can take pride in. It's a journal. Oh, it ran out of power. But the mayor's secretary, is that Sibylla Becker's personal smartphone? But her personality seems too different. Could it be some other secretary? Karen.
Oh, I wasn't really listening.
Please don't zone out at a time like this.
Sorry? Anyway, who cares about the diary? What's more important is chasing her. We can't let her erase any evidence of Burrows' corruption.
You're right. Let's hurry. Speaking of revenge, I shared a PIMS crypt essay about exploitation and slashers, and those are sometimes good at doing revenge. Ooh, I can't wait. I was blocking her way to go up the stairs. Funny. The shares are down. We should take a different set of stairs. Did you hear something? Huh? Drones. There's a ton heading our way. Get in! What are you doing? It's better than attacking them head on, but it looks like they're patrolling right outside. It wouldn't be too smart to leave this room right now. But look around us. There's about 3 drones, and they're all watching the way out. You can take the drones in one blow from behind, correct? With a back attack? Yeah. Then they're still away. First, you'll get as close as you can to the drones and wait behind the desk over there. I'll make my way to the left corner, right by the lockers, and turn on a computer. The drones will react to the light from the computer and head straight for me. You'll use that chance to go around and attack them all from the back. So this time, you're the bait. That does make ambushing them easier. Fighting that many drones head-on is way too big of a risk. Even for you. Since there are 2 of us, we should use that to our advantage. Are you not confident? No. Let's go with that. I play my cards right, I'll be fine. I'm counting on you. I'll wait here. The drones notice the computer Noel turned on. Back attack the distracted drones. Even if you miss, any hits of the drones will get their attention. Don't let them get near Noel. No recovery bonus! We did it! Her courage and drive are completely unlike her earlier self. Hesitating about revenge. She's not doing that anymore. She's not selfish or reckless like in the Labyrinth either. She's doing what she can to contribute. Does she figure herself out and find her place? What are you so deep in thought about? Let's go to the next floor before reinforcements arrive. Right. There's probably nothing valuable on these computers anyway. We'll want to check the floors above on the computers in the executive room. We should head to the well-guarded areas. Places they're probably hiding something. Gotta heal. Okay, so actually, how many Twitch subs would you be okay with stomaching right now, emotionally? I think I could stomach 50 subs. I am being a bottom about subbing. That is valid. It's complicated, but I think art should be able to use even something as weirdly gray as shit revenge to express desires that shouldn't be acted upon. Oh yeah. Like, I think that sometimes, like revenge, like thinking about Berserk again, like, I understand, I understand Guts' feelings and Griffith's feelings, but that doesn't mean I want to murder all my friends or murder a bunch of people just to get what I want. Wild to see an RPG Maker game that's an action game. That's usually easier to make that sort of game in any other engine, lol. Well, it's really inventive. Oh, the smartphone came on again. It was definitely out of battery last time. It can't be a coincidence. Either because Sibylla passed by here, or that she was controlling the drones just now. Whichever it is, her electric power seemed to be the cause. But it seems to be only temporary. Well, I'll keep reading the journal. Hold on. There's gotta be something more useful. How could things turn out like this? I really had no idea what the mayor was like. I only knew one side of him. The mayor was well known, not only in polite society, but in the criminal underground as well. And that's how he's controlled and ruled Laphius. Yet, he confided this to me, his secretary. The mayor trusts me. What should I do? What should I do as a secretary? What should I do to help him? Is this Sibylla Becker? I wonder. I mean, it was just a phone found in a garbage dump. But a private journal such as this? Wouldn't it be on someone else's smartphone? It says the mayor's secretary, but there's no mention of Sibylla Becker's name. Burroughs might have other secretaries, or it could be one who came before Sibylla. Well, alright. If I get a chance to read more, I'll surely find out eventually. I don't really like revenge for the sake of it. I don't really like revenge for revenge's sake. I feel like stopping someone who will continue to do harm or punish bad behavior doesn't really constitute revenge. I can see what you mean by that, Specky, but however, if you're doing it in any way out of a sense of desire to hurt them, even if it's hurt that's to cause them that's justified, like stopping their career, stopping the career of a career criminal, for example, it's still revenge in my book. But hey, I frame things differently than you. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, I can use my mouse to move. I didn't know that. Good to know. Security control room. The door is sealed pretty tight. Curious. Maybe they control the alarms and drones from here. Then we need to get into this room. We made it high up, but there's surely more drones ahead. Speak of the devil. They're coming from that hallway. Hold on. From the other side, too. Shit. We're surrounded. Let's hide out in this room. But it looks like we need to figure out the electric lock first. Figure out the electric lock? When you got power like mine, we can just force it open. My, how aggressive. Don't believe a hunk of scrap metal can stop a devil. Hurry. Squeeze through the opening. Wait. Oh, they're trying to take down the door. They just don't give up. Noel, you handle the machines. I'll hold the door and keep them from breaking in. I got it. I'll try to turn everything off. Protect the door. More and more drones are coming into the hall. At this rate, Noel and Karen will be stuck. But this is the security control room. You should be able to take control of them. While Noel is turning off the machines, Karen must hold the door and keep drones out. Jam the confirm button or keep tapping the door. Oh right, this game is also playable on phones. Ah, I see. That's really cool. I don't know what this machine does, but I'll hit the power button. Looks like this machine wasn't connected to the drones. On to the next one. I'm counting on you. Defense! LMAO, a key plot point is that they can't find the charger to their smartphone. This time, I'll turn it off. It looks like this machine wasn't connected to the drones either. Will the door still hold? For now, but starting to bend. So hurry. Oh, this machine requires a special key to gain access. There's no time to look for that. This door is about to come down. What do we do? Desperate times call for desperate measures. It stopped. It looks like it. Goodness me! We did it! Even the most sophisticated machine breaks when you smash it. Are you sure you want to be using the arm you regained like that? Well, even if it's temporary, the drones have stopped. Now's our chance. Let's run through quickly. This isn't that complex of a building. We should be near the top. Oh, no mistake bonus. Mystic ointment. What's that do? Amazing medicine that instantly restores all life. Nice. What are you doing? There's nothing left to do in this room. No, that's not true. This room has to be critical. We're about to break into this building's core. We need to see if there's anything useful in here. Anything useful? I can break electronic locks as demonstrated. And we just disabled the drones and security. For how anal you are about our contracts, you're quite the meathead in situations like these. It won't take long, so do give me a few moments. Done with your treasure hunt? Yes, I'm satisfied. I found quite a few useful things. Let's be off. Quite a few? Huh. I wonder what RPG Maker version it was made on. The newer ones are coded in JavaScript, so you can port them to mobile super easy. I think this game came out originally in like 2016, 2017. So it's likely that this game is maybe like RPG Maker MV? Ah! The phone turned on by itself again, huh? Can Sybilla's powers force machines to work? A deal with the devil. Now I can look at things rationally. I understand how naive I was up until now. Aspirations, pride in one's work. These vague emotions lead to nothing. As the mayor's secretary, I must push personal feelings aside. I must become an implement of his will. The simple fact of having this obvious realization must mean that gaining this power had meaning. After the deal with the devil she made, she's sounding more like the Sibylla we know. We still don't know if it's really Sibylla's. Don't read too much into it. But even if she made a deal with the devil, how could her personality change this much? What did the owner of this journal wish for? Only she would know. Another electronic lock. And this one is even more elaborate.
Must be a different security system than the one we just turned off. How suspicious.
But I don't think there can be any forcing of this one. These high-pressure lasers, so much as touching them would spell despair.
Damn it. Sibylla's not playing around. But I know we can handle this. It looks like these machines here control the lasers. If we break each one...
This is why I call you a meathead. Machines aren't so simple. You can't break them every time.
But you just said earlier that smashing machines will work just fine!
That's because you were rushing me! At any rate, I knew this would happen.
What's that? A stack of cards.
These are key cards. Keys, as the name suggests. These should handle locks for the whole building. So we just need to use them on any locked doors. Brute forcing it gives them more time to prepare.
When did you find those?
They were kept in a locker in the security control room. I'm getting pretty useful, aren't I?
Depending on the situation.
Anyways, I'll take care of security with the keycards. Let's go. I'll just disable the security with the cards. Follow me. I swear, figuring out how Twitch works sometimes is a headache. I just want to do a little sub. You're doing it from desktop, right? On the top of your chat bots, it should be the same as on mine. Like... Oh, wait, wrong way. Wait, wrong way? Yeah. It should be the same as the top on mine. If you want to gift subs in the community, you should be able to click the gift a sub. And then it should give you options on how many subs you want to gift. From there, credit card or PayPal information is needed, I'm pretty sure. I've only ever gifted one sub at a time ever, so I don't know if it's more complicated. Try to do it from desktop, yeah. I've never done it from phone, so I only know how to do it through desktop. Hi, Cookie. How are you? I'm traumatized, but I'm coping. Also, a great time to drink some water. Why not? Take a stretch. Oh, but don't hit my hands on the fan. Oh, look how responsible. Oh. Back crack. Oh, very good. Oh, that feels good. Glad to hear you're fine, Cookie. In my opinion, JavaScript is a stinky language. I learned how to program 90% in like 48 straight hours because I had to give a presentation on it for college. And I put it off too long, lol. Sounds very stressful. I'm glad you are done with that class, hopefully, probably. On mobile, it's practically impossible to avoid the app's recommendation to spend money, lol. Not surprised. It looks like this door needs keycards to be swiped in 2 locks at once.
This room must be where they don't want anyone entering by mistake.
Now I'll hand you 1 keycard. Stand in front of the card reader over there.
So, I just swipe this through the groove here?
Exactly. On my count, let's do it at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! It opened.
So, how was the experience of using a keycard for the first time?
There's nothing to say. It just works. That's my opinion.
Sure. You're right.
Anyways.
I know, with this much security, this room must have something important.
Glad you get it. Let's go in.
Teamwork bonus! I'm assuming we might see Sibylla in here. I was in a special interest mode and my parents bought a really digestible book on it, so I had an alright time. Oh, nice. I'm glad. There she is. You're too late. I've already transferred all the data I don't want getting back into your hands into this USB drive.
So if we steal that USB drive, Burrows is done. Thanks for compiling all the juicy data for us.
Always need to get the last word, don't you? But Miss Noel, Mr. Charon, I think you've gone a little overboard. I've been pooping a lot. Prune juice, beans in a pot, mix covered with a top. Had me run to the bathroom till I squeezed and it dropped. Thank you for subbing, you sub. But Miss Noel, Mr. Charon, Charon. I'm thinking of my headmate again. But Miss Noel, Mr. Charon, I think you've gone a bit overboard. This is unambiguously a burglary. The police will have this building surrounded before long. Lafayette's righteous police will bring the criminals who broke in to an upstanding business to justice. I'll think about our way out once we're done. We've made it this far. I can't leave empty-handed. Is that so? Then please go ahead. That is, if you can. Huh?
Shit. That was a cheap trick. But the only floor higher is the roof. There's nowhere else to hide.
The rooftop.
Pretty fitting for a final battle with her.
Final battle of the season, huh? Probably. Maybe. Yeah, got the destroyer equipped. As I thought, the power turned on from that shock. Lately, I don't know what I want. Since I've gained this power, I no longer hesitate. Yet at the same time, I myself do not understand my own actions. Looking at my past entries, I see I did everything for the mayor, yet the idea feels utterly unreal. Why am I doing this for him? No, I must not begin to doubt myself, because I know that was my driving force. The journal ends here.
Who cares who it belongs to? We're here and all that's left is to corner Sibylla on the rooftop.
You're right. Yet I'm glad. I'm glad I was able to read this journal. Now I know what to do. Your plan was simple and perfect. Except for one thing. You piss me off! Oh! Full health.
Gremlin Corp vending machine. Well, if there is something I want to buy.
Pre-boss battle pedals are always nice. And post-boss battle pedals are even better. I'm glad I read this journal. Now, I know what to do. Something feels different up here. Should we go up to the rooftop? What? On a rooftop at night. Myself, Miss Noel, and Mr. Karen. It's just like that night. The night you lost your limbs.
Enough chit-chat. Sibylla Becker, this is where you go down sinking, along with Burroughs' ambition. Even if you're a demon, I know that you're not on Bomber's level. Surrender. Come down and hand over that USB.
True. Bomber was a wild warrior. Few demons can fight a devil on equal footing. But that is only in terms of physical abilities. I did not have the power to defeat a devil. What I gained from my devil's deal? Was the ability of control.
How did you... I thought we turned off all the security drones.
Aquarius is a shipping company. Smuggling weapons from abroad is a trifle. And these are military drones, far tougher and more deadly than standard security. But it was dangerous enough to fight the regular drones head-on. My demon name is Fictitious Sibylla. With devils as lightning, I control anything and everything. If electricity flows through it, I can control it, whether it be machines or my own soul. Come down and hand over the USB. If you desire it so, then take it by force. That is the great devil Karen I know after all. Selfish, forceful, and egotistical. Oh, another chance for a save. Karen, take this!
The stack of keycards.
You can't fight those drones head on. Try to stop their control panels instead.
Don't worry. I'll dodge my way through this.
Hint, demon battle. Watch out for the drones under Sibylla's control. They're numerous and can deal severe damage. What's more, Sibylla is controlling them, so they'll reboot and come back endlessly. Use the keycards from Noel to disable the control panels and take away their power source. Don't get surrounded by drones, and dodge the helicopter shots. This is a decisive battle! Oh. Oh. Where'd you pick up those tricks?
If you think I just forced my way up here alone, think again.
It's too early to think you've won, Mr. Karen. With my devil's lightning, I need no power supply. Now, work like the machines you are. Toil until your circuits fry. And take that devil with you!
What the? But Sibylla is forcing them with her power. The drones must be overloaded.
Mission updated. Run away until the drones lose energy. Shit! 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 Ah! She blew up her own damn drones! Oh, yeah, because they're overloaded. That's impossible! Karen can't have been able to handle the drones. No, not yet. I can't make any trouble for the mayor. I'll give you this match, but I'm not handing over the USB drive. I won't let you escape. Sibylla is trying to flee the scene. Move up and catch her before she leaves the building. Ugh. Ah! Game over. I'm not going to take your life. Ditch the helicopter and jump. No way. I still... Give up. You can't escape my devil's chain. Won't let you go down with the copter either. You lost. To me and Noel. Ah! 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 I should do free healthcare, yeah. Did you know you are great VAs? Thank you. Sometimes I don't know. I was actually really worried because when we did the first season of this, we did it with someone special who's also a really great VA. And they did really well doing Sibylla's voice. And Karen's. And at first I was gonna try to imitate their portrayals. But just like when we do essays, even if we are doing it on a topic that someone's already done before, no one can do it like we can. And we can bring something special to the roles. And that's what's important. I hope we get even better. Thank you, Lily. Stretchies. Stretchies. Oh, meal. I sat on my tail and went squish. I don't remember if I was there. Feels like a haze if I did see season 1, but without comparing, I can say you bring out the character very well. Thank you. We'll start I wasn't sure how soon I was going to get back into this again. I was hoping to resume it with that person, but I don't think it's feasible. That being said, I'll be posting those streams as well as this as we continue it on our YouTube channel. Well, on our VOD Center YouTube channel. So if you want to see it, you will be able to. And I guess in the way of thinking like anime productions and like cartoon blocks and all that stuff, it's not unusual for a pilot to have different voice actors than the rest of the series. Though if I can bring them back on as a guest, I'd also love that. Especially since I don't think we'll see much more Sibylla after this. But maybe we will. Who knows? I should commend you for not being stubborn and falling with a helicopter. For now, I'll break your arms and legs so you can't run away. Can't take the chance that you'll jump into the ocean with a USB in desperation. Karen, please wait. Noel? I have a thought. I think that it's a mistake for you to take down Sibylla Becker here. What? What are you saying? She still has some vitality left. Don't tell me after all that rage towards her, you're getting cold feet now. That's not it, Karen. It's not like that at all. What does beating Sibylla Becker amount to? And I think it will mean anything. So if you intend to keep attacking her, I will stand in your way.
I'm asking what's gotten into you. Surely you're not sympathizing with her, knowing her past.
I do see your point. And of course, part of me thought that at first. Yet, at the end of the day, if I don't kill her, it's not revenge. Right, Karen? I must put an end to her. Not you.
Where'd you get that?
I borrowed it from the locker in the security room. I figured I could get my revenge with it, even with my single arm. I know, Miss Sibylla. You admire Mayor Burroughs. And now the mayor is about to be exposed for his corruption. Because of your blunder. Who said you could be quiet? Since I was dropped into the undersea labyrinth, no. Since that night you deceived me, I decided I must take revenge against you. Certainly, Mayor Burroughs was behind this. He's the one who plotted to use me. But, to me, you're the one who took away my limbs. Who took my future. My piano. I can't not hate you.
Hey, you don't need to shoot her that much. It's not like she can...
What a perfect location. How the tables have turned. Now it's your turn. I'll tear you apart and sink you to the bottom of the ocean. I do hope this makes me feel better, right, Miss Sibylla? Do as you wish. I will simply take the drive with me to the ocean's depths. Putting on a tough front after so rarely giving up and abandoning your helicopter. Even you must be afraid to die. Stop pretending to be tough.
Stop it, Noel. She's just Burroughs' pawn in the end. Nothing will change by killing her.
Hey, Charon.
What?
How many more bullets do you think it'll take until she gives us the USB drive?
Noel.
It would be ideal if you gave it up now and sold the mayor out before you died.
Noel!
Now, give me the drive. And then apologize to me. And die. Die a miserable death! Huh?
Calm down.
What?
No need for another murder on your record. All your revenge needs for you now is that USB drive. You can easily take it without killing her. You should already know that.
Are you interfering with my revenge? I resent her just as much as the mayor. Isn't that the same for you?
Yes. She made a fool of a great devil. Tarnished my contract. She deserves fire and brimstone.
But what? If you kill her, there's no turning back. I've already killed someone once. Besides, once this revenge is over, my life will be taken as payment. It doesn't matter what happens after. There's no point in thinking about it. That you've already wished for someone's death doesn't mean you should kill again. And also, the cost you'll pay at the end of the revenge hasn't been decided. If you're taken over by rage and curses, then you really will just be a murderer. Isn't it? Isn't it gratifying for you, for your contractor to go down that path? If that's what you wish, I'll let that be your end. But that's something I will decide. At the very least, we have a common enemy, and we are equals. I need you to be on the same page as me. It's my revenge. But I have to do it your way. It's my revenge too. Don't make me repeat myself. I'm absolutely speechless. I never expected you to say something so lacking in devilishness. It's true, I lost some of my cool. Once we officially made a deal, I only considered that I would die after accomplishing my revenge. The idea easily took my fear away. I felt like I could do anything. Huh? Now that I've run out of steam, I can barely stand. It's because you did something that doesn't suit you. Is that your current contract? You've changed, Mr. Kieran. It's hard to imagine from how you once were. No. I wish you were like that before. And perhaps I wanted to be like that too. Karen, you knew Sibylla Becker? No, I admired Mayor Burroughs and became his secretary. And back then, I was just an ordinary person. I had no inkling of the truth. I was always the smartest in class. I looked down on everyone else as fools. Yet, when I saw Mayor Burroughs in the city council in his 20s, fearlessly leading Lafayette, he was the only person I could stand to respect. Unable to find passion in anything, working with the mayor was my only goal. Before long, I became the mayor's secretary. There was no one I could call my rival. The mayor's praise was so good. He depended on me. You could say working with the mayor was my life. But the day I became skilled enough to be his right hand. I saw his other side. I came to know the man who used the underworld to remain the head of Laphius. But I didn't leave the mayor's side because it was the path I had chosen. If I left him, I would only return to my former passionless self. For the sake of underworld work, I made a deal with the devil and had my emotions burned away. For this lightning that could control anything, I became just like a machine, lacking any will. Now I follow the orders my past self imposed. I feel nothing. A machine made to aid the mayor. It's an ironic story, isn't it? Do you feel a little better, Miss Noel? You suppressed your feelings to that extent? Do you have no regrets? A deal with the devil, and not even for yourself. It's as if you became Burrow's scapegoat, yet you weren't tricked into it like Noel was. I regret nothing. The contract was both for the mayor and for myself. Even now, I know that I have no regrets on my decision. But if I had to say, I do have resentment. Resentment? The mayor was not simply born twisted. He came into temptation at a dead end. In his vulnerability, a great devil twisted him. One who now dares act in concern for another. Mr. Karen, I will never forgive you for what you did! What? It seems you're all having fun. Do you mind if I join? Hey there, Noel. So, you did end up coming to this building. Mayor Burrows! That's strange. Sibylla, no one ordered you to lose. I'm very sorry, sir. Both a dull woman and a useless one. Is that any way to talk to your employee? Do you have any idea how much she... You too, Karen. You've gotten soft. Boring. The great devil Karen that I know was far more cold-hearted and cunning than even me. Not to mention stricter on his partner. Russell. What is he talking about? Gotten soft. Was. It doesn't matter. Noel Kirketti. You'll be dying here anyway. A devil? Kill her, Caesar. Karen! Excellent. Taking on another great devil so easily. Taking on another great devil so easily, even with restraints. Nothing will work on him. Ugh. He's too powerful. It's impossible to win this fight. You'll add a bit too much to my workload if this drive falls into your hands. You made another deal? Who can say? There's no need for you to know. Noel, we have no choice but to retreat. I can't win against that devil. No way. But how can we get away? And what's your connection to the mayor? I don't understand what's going on! If you survive, I'll tell you. Well, wait! We're not gonna... Ah! Season 2, Blind Devotion, end. Mayor. Was I of use to you? I've done my best to help you, bloodying my hands to tie loose ends. Was I a sufficient replacement for Mr. Karen? Sibylla. You've been an excellent right hand. Mayor, you've done enough. Rest. You have done splendidly. As worthless scrap. Sup, Taco? So Blind Devotion was speaking of Sibylla. And she won't be making a return. For a second, I thought she was. She's a foil for Noel in a way. Blind devotion to her craft is what sent her on this path, following what Mayor Burroughs and Sibylla facilitated. Killing someone with little hesitation in pursuit of her dream. A total stranger. And now she's on a dark path, and the one that should be pushing her even more into the darkness is trying to keep her treading along the tightrope between the darkness and the light, so she doesn't end up like Sibylla, a slave to that devotion. I think I'm gonna take a break, and I guess in my strong feelings, I'm gonna make this like a season premiere, since every season's basically an episode. And I'm gonna do another episode of this, but from here on out, only one episode a stream. God, I love this game, and I love what it's doing, and I love how even though I was like, oh, revenge is actually good, is what the game is saying. It is saying that there's a limit on what you should do to pursue those dreams. And I really respect this game for it. And I love it. 2022 has been an interesting year. Why do the hot ones have to be the bad ones? I guess it's part of their nature. Didn't want to say anything to ruin the drama, lol. Understandable, Taco. I hope you've been having a good day. And sorry you came in at such a dramatic time. But yeah, I need to take a breather, maybe have a snack, drink some water, and maybe have some more tea. And then I'll be back. Um, if you stay till I get back, that'd be great, but if you can't, or, you know, you want to do something else, that's totally valid too. I've been having a weird day. It started with having to keep darkness at bay, and I'm still doing just that. Coping as well as I can. And I think I'm doing pretty well for myself, really. Anyway, I hope everyone takes care of themselves. Because you deserve it. Wholeheartedly.